That's 80, and that's in the shade. Garage usually stays cooler. Well, I guess I'm wrong. I don't know. No, I don't know if that's outside. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully I can. This stuff ain't bad. I don't use Guide Coat because it doesn't work for me. The sandable primer, it's not bad at all. It doesn't gum your paper too much. I didn't red this time. Hopefully I can. It's in 220. Hopefully I can sand it in 320 and I'll be good. If not, I know I can lay metal flake over 320 and it should be good. But if I break through the paint, then the factory paint, then I'll go down. I'll seal it and redo it in 500. My side gig jobs I'm doing, whatever you want to call them. Let me turn the light on for you. I cleaned all the windows. Cleaned all the seats. The steering wheel screwed. The steering wheel, the ball bearings came out somewhere in there. My buddy says it's just easier to get a whole steering column. I don't know. Anyway, I cleaned all this. Put tires on bricks, laid plastic down to keep the moisture down. I ordered an Eagle, Trans Am Eagle, to put on the hood, and pretty much not going to touch, none of it. I'm not going to mess with it until spring, because I got to finish my wife's car. And then there's my little mouse trap. It works pretty good in the wintertime. I got 8 of them. You put peanut butter up here, and it actually works pretty good. The tires that are my wife's Grand Prix, she ordered 4 of them, and when we got them, the local tire place in town wouldn't mount them because of that. So I got a hold of the place, and they said, yeah, one of my high-low drivers must have ran over it and bent the bead. We'll send you another 4 in case the other ones are bad, and we'll pick up the old 4. It's been a long time, and they never picked up the old 4, so the only one that actually was damaged was that one. So we kept the 3, and we put the 4 new tires went on the Grand Prix. I'm sorry, on the Impala, and then the 3 tires went on the Grand Prix, and I just bought another tire for it. They're not the greatest brands. They're the NEXEN. You can spell it backwards. What I've been doing is there's moss growing on top of that carport and on both of them, so I got rid of all that. Then I wanted to see, haven't been in here a while, I wanted to see if it was getting wet, and not that I can see is it getting wet anywhere, which is good. I'd like to do this. This is one that the roof got damaged from no carport. I'd like to do a patina on it because I don't have a lot of time to work on cars or this car. My dad's so-called fucked up friend, parental guidance and user discretion advised. See, the gas cap goes there, right there. Well, in Florida, he had to give him a set of bezels that had recombed. Come back a year later, they come up missing, so he got another set of bezels, going to have the guy rechrome it, and it went out of business. So I don't have the bezels for it. I have the tail lights and everything, but anyway, I guess that doesn't really matter. Oh, whoa, alrighty then. Oh, that's what happens when you're getting old. So, I went up on the roof. This trailer's been sitting in the same spot for, I don't know, 5 years. So I went up there and it's pretty rusty. I sealed it when I got it, but it was pretty rusty, so I wire brushed the whole thing down and put some rust deadener on it, and then let it dry for a day, and then put oil-based rusty metal primer on it. It's been drying for about a day. You see, the person that bought it didn't take care of it. Why? Look at the big hump in it, you know. I don't know why people don't take care of stuff, because yes, I know this is not brand new, but somewhere down the line it was brand new. And people don't know how to tilt trailers to get the water and snow runoff. So this is what you get, dumbasses. But anyway, it wasn't leaking before and it shouldn't leak now. I'm gonna put some plastic on it from the old greenhouse that they tear down their plastic. It's really thick. I put water jugs on it. Again, it's pretty thick stuff. If you can poke your finger through it, then it still just stretches to a certain extent. Yeah. So I let this car, I'll let it set the rest of the day, and then tomorrow I'll spin it around and let it set again. Because it's best, it's only spray bomb guide coat, you know. I hope that I can get all the 220 scratches out without hitting metal. But we're gonna find out. What I've been doing, what I'll be doing on the side is these Edelbrock Elite valve covers that I cut off with Lex on them. But my buddy reminded me that oil's gonna blow up in there when it opens up with pressure. So I gotta make something, I don't know why. Something so oil doesn't blow directly into it. And then in the meanwhile, I bought this at flea market, whatever. I don't know what gauge it is. It's of Michigan or whatever. Michigan's weird because they'll make a lot of things out of it. And what I mean is, they'll say this is a hand, and they'll make stickers of this hand holding a gun, a pistol. Or they'll take this and they'll cut this off and say that's the front of the snowmobile and that's the windshield and that's the track. But anyway, I made one out of wood, and I used this side of it because it's really aggressive. What I'm going to do is, and it's going to take a lot of silicone, because the bottle cap is probably about, I don't know, that deep. I'm going to try to get clear silicone and take Mike's Hard Lemonade caps and put it all over this whole thing in my spare time. I like side projects, I'm not going to lie. I like doing things that I don't know, I have a lot of ideas for a lot of things. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked here. Had a few questions. I'm not the guy to ask, but I'll answer what I can. What do they think is one of their more important tools if you're going to do body work? I say spend your money on a good compressor, because that's the heart of it. This is a 120 gallon. This is the biggest one I've ever had. Where is the directions on it? Sure. Oh, right here. This came off at 80 gallon, but it pushes out 17.2 CFMs. I don't know if that's per minute or not. I don't know. But I know I can run 2 DAs off this and non-stop. Unlike this one is a Kellogg 2. This is 2-stage and this is 2-stage. Single stage make too much noise, and I don't believe they make push enough air. Now this is built in 1963. This is a new pump. But anyway, this is 80 gallon. This only pushes out 7.4 CFM. I don't know if it's per minute. So you got 7.4 and you got 17.2. That one I have to wait. Now you can wait if you want to, and you know, back when I was younger, I said to myself, oh, I can wait. You can, but when it comes to body work, you spend so much time doing body work that you don't want to wait on your compressor. That's just my opinion. You know, you can get away with spray guns and even DAs and stuff like that, but a compressor, and of course you have to have a garage, you know, at least a 1-stall or a carport or something, you know, to do your work in. You don't have to have a spray booth. No, it's nice, but you don't have to. And the second thing I would say is knowledge. That's the second most important thing I think in body work is knowledge. Because if you don't have the knowledge, you don't know what to do when to do it. That's why I got on YouTube, because I got tired of, I didn't know how to spread vinyl that well, so I started watching videos, yada yada, and here I am making videos. But anyway, my point being is, find something you like, that you trust. Don't question them, because why are you going to question him? Either you trust what he's saying and what he does and what he's doing, or you don't. Bodyworker is done a lot of different ways, yada yada, but whatever, that's a whole different other story. My point being is, if you really want knowledge, this is the easiest way to do it. You're gonna say it's not right, but it is right. Send them gifts. And the key thing is, don't send a gift that somebody else doesn't want. Don't re-gift shit. My example is, if the guy is using Slick Sand Primer and you send him a gallon of PPG, he might use it, but he likes Slick Sand. That's what he uses. My point being is, if you send that guy gifts, he will answer every fucking question that you want. Because I've had it happen to me. Have I sent my share of free gifts? Yeah, I've sent hood scoops. I've sent, I got from Gas to Glass, I sent a big old fan like that. I've sent, you watch the videos and you see what they need. And the reason, and you might say, well, I ain't sending them no gift. Okay, that's fine, don't. But these guys, some guys are trained in on-the-job training, and a lot of these guys went to school and paid money to learn how to do body work. I know guys out there that are good that won't do videos because they feel that they don't want to give the trade secrets up or whatever it is. And I understand that. That's their opinion. They paid to go to school. Most of these guys that are really fucking good did pay to go to school, so why wouldn't you want to give them a gift? I've done it. I've sent stickers, I've sent tape, I've sent things, sandpaper, whatever. Because, am I bribing them? No, I'm showing them their appreciation, what their time and knowledge is worth to me. Yeah, because, and write shit down so you don't have to ask the same questions all the time. That's just my opinion. You don't have to believe it. It's just certain things that I forget, that I write down. Because I haven't done this in like 6 years, you know? Anyway, that's just my opinion of what I think you need to do body work. Time is money, and if you're 35, fine. You got all kinds of time to throw away. You get my age, you want knowledge, because knowledge will make you faster. Experience will make you faster. So I would send these people gifts, and I'm not saying don't send me no gifts. I don't want no gifts. I'm not saying me, because I'm not a pro body man. I'm talking somebody else. Other people that you see that do it for a living. There's where you're gonna get your best knowledge. Okay? There you go. Yeah, I think that's all I got to say. Piece of property, piece of oneself, piece on earth, rest in peace, bigger piece of pie, piece of action, piece of pussy, piece of corn dog, piece of pizza. And when the big dogs get all done eating, even the puppies like me get a piece of something, motherfucker. And I think that's all I got to say. I got like I think I said I got like 74 hours into it, and I allowed myself, what, 30, 60, no, 80, 160 hours. And I got 74 into it. Will I make it? I don't know. Like I said before, I don't know. By the time I cut and bob, probably not. But that's what I try to keep track, just because I started keeping track when I started not flipping cars, but doing body work for other people, because I didn't want to give them. I realized that I was quoting cars and I was getting paid like $10 an hour, and I was using my electricity and my heat, and no, I'm not doing that. But I don't do it anyway, but it's kind of like a mechanic. A mechanic, he goes to school, and people, not everybody's a mechanic. You got to fix your own shit, so you bring it to a mechanic shop. Ain't no different. You're paying them. One thing I always said, and I didn't like it before, but I do understand, mechanics make more than a body man. I don't agree with it, but I do now to a certain extent, because I can fuck this car up. and it looked wavy as a motherfucker down the side of it, and that person could still drive away. But if I'm a mechanic and I fuck the motor up, he can't drive away. He's kind of fucked. The next thing about bodywork is power tools are nice, but you're gonna need hand tools, and hand tools are what's gonna make that shit flat. All your time is in bodywork. I don't care if it's got no rust or not, all your time is in bodywork to make it straight. Because you can have, I don't care, the best paint and best clear and the shiniest shit you can get out there. But if it's wavy, it's wavy. That sucks. When it waves to you like Lake Michigan, you don't want that. It's like this. If you have a straight car, not this car, a straight car, and you have somebody paint it, and if they put enough material on it and it doesn't come out the way you want, at least somebody can cut and buff it and make it flat if you have enough material on it. Compared to once the bodywork's done, the paint's on it, the wedding dress is already on. You're not gonna start all over. But anyway, that's all I got to say. Enjoy your evening and a piece of something.